Like, are you going to be a person that's a safe person, for someone I can talk to? Am I masking around you? Am I? Because I feel like normally with smart people, I'm like, I don't have to mask around you. I can be myself around smart people. But they're like, so people I don't feel like as smart, I feel like I have to mask really heavily and be like, I have to be what they want me to be because what I am is not going to make sense to them. It's like a way for me. It's a survival tactic, but it's like, I don't know. It helps me like quickly pick up on a person's vibe.
Oh, but I don't know. Some people would pretend that that's what a healthy person is supposed to be, to like put everything in a category and mask yourself, like you know, like especially in America where you're trying to like get a leg up in capitalism. You know, we go on about it, but you know what I mean?
Not that it's like you want to do it, but it's just like it also it's efficient as well in like jobs and stuff. So like if you're working with a customer, just be like, oh, this is the kind of person they need me to be right now. They need me to be like, you know, because I can talk to like
with some friends.
two different like say like old like 50-year-old white men, but I can tell one's like super chill and I can like have fun with him, and the other one, oh, they're super conservative, so I need to be like this person with them. Like I can just tell who I need to be to make this person happy because my whole persona is how do I make the person in front of me feel good. On default, it's annoying, it's dumb, but that's like the default. Is how do I make this person so. My brain goes, what are they?
Like,
I'm telling you, man, you gotta go to a club tonight.
After a certain point, it must be exhausting. And I do it too.
You don't need no money, though. Some people, sometimes
I love when I prove wrong, too. Like,
they only need money if they want to drink.
That's like the funniest thing ever, actually. Because I'm like, I feel like...
Hopefully not the one side.
Because I have studied people so long, people can be like boring to me, or I'm just like, everyone is in these categories. So I love it when I'm like,
an hour.
It's not that black and white because my brain is a black and white
I don't know there's
brain
a
on
free.
default.
I don't know there's.
So I love it.
Surprised.
Me too. I love that. Like, oh my god.
If you can look
like,
it up.
Like,
if there is
like
any
David
free clubs around here.
When like I'm like, oh well, he can, you know, in the past when I barely knew, when I didn't know him that well, you know, be like, oh well, he can only like do this and this, and now I see him like standing up for himself in all these ways and like going, I'm like, oh damn it, like look at him, you know, like I would have never in the past been like, oh, like I'd be like, oh, I have to fight for him, like no, dude can fight for himself, and like in the past I would never, just like those small things, like I would assume something about somebody, like nah, they can do more than you assume, but it's definitely just put them in a category so I know how to behave around them at first.
Maybe I've been drinking already.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah. I thought you were just looking at Pepper.
No, he's playing various thoughts.
Some deep analysis.
The granules, trying to count them all. I gotta go pee.
All right.
I'm gonna say. I'm trying to convince this man to go to a club tonight.
Go to a club?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any free clubs.
Doesn't exist anymore.
You right.
So there's Club Majestic, Rodeo Nightclub, St. Vitus. Those are the only ones I know.
You probably hit them up too. Talking about, hey, what's up?
No.
Dancing with the girls.
I mean, they're gonna be open, but
They'll be technically open.
there's a big technicality, but
I don't know. I'm not ready to go back.
I mean, if you wanted to go on a Saturday night after work, like, we could do that. But, like, Monday, I don't know if there's going to be anybody even there. I don't know. I just don't want you to be disappointed with it.
Yeah. I mean, we could go... Where can we? We could go bowling. No, that's going to be expensive.
You got that bowling money, though?
No.
So, what do we have bowling with? We got Dust Bowl, and we got Darien Lake.
Yeah, there's also Andy Beans over by O.O. Roberts.
I know what you're
That
talking
one's
about.
nice.
That's too far out.
So, oh wait, is that like north or south?
That's by the baby,
Yeah.
somewhere by the babysitting.
Yeah.
I know.
Right where the old, there used to be this is not that interesting. There used to be a DMV over there, and so it was real convenient because I'm closer to there than any other DMV. So I was like, oh yeah. But then by the time I got my first car, the car I have now, they closed it down. So now I have to go all the way.
Close it down. How does a DMV run business? There's a line out the door every time.
Every time. You know, actually, you say that. That one didn't have one. It was always like...
That's the one you go to.
Right.
Like,
right.
You go to the one that's not busy. Like,
and then there was... And I guess they just lit enough people to
that's
justify
crazy.
having a DMV.
So people in South Tulsa don't drive cars? Like, I don't get it.
And see, they probably go to the secret bougie DMV, right? They get
One in Jinx.
Yeah, actually. actually.
What the hell?
And see, I'm trying to remember the one I went to. No, let me stop. This is a boring.
I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that.
I've done that before. DMV closed. There's always lines out the door. I mean,
I'm about to say, can you even bowl with your fucked up
I was like
wrist?
talking about work too, though.
Yours is
Like,
fine
still talking
now.
about it. And I'm like, yeah, there's a million other
Well, because I
things,
didn't
but
have to
still.
work for 2 weeks, so my wrist.
I was leaving about to come out here and be like, so,
With dinosaur hands.
Amazon doing anything for Christmas? I'm like,
Walking
my next
around like
question is
this.
42.
I only did that because when I first started working, I was wearing the hoodie thing I used to
That
wear.
green hoodie.
Not the green, the plaid one. Plaid one. The black hood.
Why is he even know where you
Oh, my parents were.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We were talking about ORU DMV, and then you're wearing ORU, and I'm
Oh,
like, does
yeah,
this
no
motherfucker go to
relation.
ORU?
No, well, only technically, because the only reason I knew that DMV was over there is that's where my parents were.
I live over there, so I unfortunately drive past
Yo, what up,
the
Zero?
praying
You see
camp. I'm at 96
I'm out
in
right now.
Delaware.
you ever go to that
I
Thai
may
place
return
that's right
back.
across the street from OU? It's really good. I haven't been there in years.
What's it called? It's like amazing.
It's like
I'm with a
Thai
couple of
kitchen or
friends.
something.
Something like that. Yeah, it's really good.
Look at this nerd.
Oh, yeah, so basically, I definitely, yeah.
The cool kids area.
I know where that is. Yeah.
This guy right here, he's a super weeb.
It's my voting. It's where I vote. That's where I vote.
But South Peoria, it gets.
I got so mad. I was at 96 in Delaware when I re-registered.
Do I have
voting.
Instagram?
I
I do.
voted in like big
Yeah,
school
I do.
stuff,
Oh,
yeah.
South Tulsa, and then when I re-registered my new address, they're like, yeah, you're gonna be voting on 67 in Peoria. And I'm like, no. And I literally do have a little library over there. I'm like,
Okay, okay.
I might. By the way.
No, it's
correct.
It's tough.
Okay.
It's a tough area.
it's correct.
Like when I was younger,
You're
I didn't realize it was tough
Yeah,
because
that
I mostly
fell.
just stayed inside and played video games. And then I got older. And people
fell.
Oh,
continuously
thank you. I
told me
appreciate it.
like,
My bad.
I saw
Thank
that.
and
you.
I was like, well, I guess it hurts. Looking back, it's like,
Yeah, I have
like
Instagram.
the nightly shooting.
You-
not
you do?
a normal
Is that what
thing
you're
that
on?
most neighborhoods
No, this is YouTube.
Oh.
Right.
I was like, Instagram Live? I've never done
When I
one.
first moved to Southside,
I've never do any of those things. I've never made a
I
TikTok.
didn't
The only
know
TikToks
that.
I've ever made are posted on my
Southside,
cats.
I guess.
Because they're great.
Fucking-
One's 25
Yeah,
pounds.
that's-
He
that's
brings him
part
home
of
and he acts like a
TikTok.
dog.
Right by the
He jumps in
kettle.
the air for
Yeah,
balls. He throws it out in the air. He jumps for
exactly.
it. It's very different. He just flips.
man.
25 pounds, that guy. His
Sorry
fat's
about
fuck.
that.
That was my first impression of tough.
Does your cat?
This is
One's
certainly
blind too, my other cat.
I'm about to
My
say,
other cat's blind.
I'm about to say, does your cat think it's a dog?
He doesn't think it's a dog. 100% thinks it's a dog.
But
Tulsa's a
It
fun-
does.
Tulsa's
It yells all the time. It meows
wish
like
we had a
like a
little
dog. Like when I come home, it meows loudly like it's a
for
fucking
people
yeah.
like me, 'cause I
It's
don't like- I
interesting.
don't drink
It rolls around on the ground.
I never wanna
It has
go
a
to-
bowl of toys. It pulls
No,
its
I
toys
never
out when
wanna
it wants
go
to
to
play and brings them to
Like,
you
if
like
we
it's a
had,
fucking
like,
ball or something like a
an
cat
actual
or a dog
arcade
would.
or
So like, here,
Which I know
bitch.
because my dude
That
has
would
a
be, like,
freaking
the
German
place
Shepherd, which
where
I
me and
never
my
asked for a
friends
dog
would
to
be
be
like,
with. Then I got a boyfriend that has one.
Well,
Now I have to live with it.
well, let's
It's
go
only a
to
year
the arcade.
old. This thing
As
will
it
not
stands now,
die.
we don't really have
It's a
that.
year
We have
old.
bowling.
I'm gonna have to live with this thing for like 18
You could go to
years.
the
German
match and
Shepherds
just
live
not drink.
forever. And this thing sucks.
Yeah.
Today, I gave
Yes.
it its birthday or Christmas present for
the
early,
Max.
like way early, because I was like, I
For
need this
what
dog
we
so
have in
annoying.
Tulsa.
Because its present I got it was communication buttons. So it could freaking talk to us
But
instead of
for
annoying
what
the fuck
exists?
So like, here's the early
If we had an
present because you're a
actual
dog.
arcade, it would
I
be
can't.
rad.
Before the mother
They
the day
used to have
before I
one of
left,
them.
it had like
That's what I've been
dragged me
Yeah, I
in one
don't know if
day
they still have
because
it. I doubt they
someone
do.
was knocking at the door and I was trying to get him to like stop running and I grabbed his collar and he
used to
pulled
be
me and my
really cool.
knees were
Like, and what
skinned.
makes me
They're scarred. I have a scar this
So
big
there's a-
on my
the
leg.
last-
I'm not joking. I'm
I
skin
called
missing.
the
My like last day I was
arcade
limping
chain
and I bled through
in
my
the
pants
United States
multiple
called
times.
Round
Because this
One.
freaking
And they were gonna
dog.
put
This
one
not
out
the
the
time
whole
you told
time.
us
I
when you
decided
came
to
up there
go
when
to
you got
Oklahoma
attacked?
City
Yes.
or
Okay.
And so
And
now
every day
I just
I
have this
promised you for
dog.
like
And so I gotta, yeah. I was
Every
like, I'm
day
gonna
I
get
go,
it once. I don't know if that was
please put the round
insulting.
one in Tulsa.
But I'm like, you're dog dog.
Yeah.
It's a year old and it's 130
And
pounds.
I'm like, when we were
It's taller
younger,
than me
me and
when
my
it
friends
stands
none of us
up. Like,
had licenses
it's
to drive.
massive.
And
That's
even
a long
still,
thing you
it's
should give
kind
to
of
an animal,
for,
communication
like,
buttons.
I'm so
You know,
excited
if we're
to
just
use
like,
them. I'm
oh,
so
we all
pissed
live in
though.
Tulsa, let's
I
go
started to
to
open them and I was like, oh, they need batteries. God damn it.
No, because people will put the word bitch, they say the word bitch,
So
and the dog just presses
me
like
as a
bitch.
kid in Tulsa,
That's funny.
always had to go
Unfortunately,
to
the buns I got
Tulsa
only have
for
4
any, like,
buns, so
major-
mine will very much be
This
used
is the
coming.
BMX.
It's like,
Oh,
So,
yeah, that makes
not
any big
laid,
thing, we
laid
it wasn't
lay
like
the
somewhat
fuck down.
over,
I'm gonna say
we
lay the
had to
fuck
go
down.
there.
Yeah, that's true.
Hour and a half trip.
Oh, it's called Heavenly
But we
Leeward.
were happy
That's
to do
my
it, no big
Instagram.
deal.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
at
it's-
least we're developing a little bit more here.
Yes.
Anyway.
Oh yeah,
Look up
because
Heavenly
between
Leeward.
we have Canes, we have BOK,
I've been live for 10
we
minutes.
have
I got more
even
views.
the Vanguard has some cool bands that come in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I got more views than that deal.
Yeah, the Brady Theater, yeah, I know.
Tulsa Theater's where my drag show was.
Is that the Brady Theater?
Yes.
It used to be.
The Brady Theater is now the Tulsa Theater, which is annoying. Yeah. I was so happy. It was the first year without protesters. Gang, gang. People are getting lazy. Hey. Lazy with a hate.
I saw Dave Chappelle there once, and there was some like Christian group
Hey
protesting.
man, what's my
outside.
birthday
Of course
card?
they were.
Protesting Dave
Who
Chappelle.
protests Dave Chappelle? What the hell?
Christians.
Yeah, it was
Of
like,
course.
What the?
Why?
It's because we don't really have a lot of like,
Well, he is Muslim, I think. technically.
yeah.
So
Oh
maybe
yeah.
there was that.
Wise Filipino. Represent.
I don't want to say too loud. Like, you know, Oklahoma is like, okay, so we live in the Bible Belt, right? But Tulsa is along the Bible Strip, right? And it's this line that goes through the Bible Belt states that are like, they're out there, right? They're like, if it's Muslim, right? No, straight to jail, right?
Yeah, 100%. That's what they're thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't even matter. You know what I asked for? My boyfriend and I said, I want one thing for Christmas. I asked for a Quran.
Really?
That's the only thing I
Your
want.
boyfriend Muslim?
No. I just
sorry,
want one.
I thought your boyfriend.
Oh, you stole his hair. No, the only thing I asked for him for Christmas was a Quran.
Oh, you asked your boyfriend?
Yes.
Oh,
I
I
was
thought
like-
you said your boyfriend asked you for
No. The only thing I want for Christmas
Oh,
is a
okay.
Quran. And I feel like my mother, who is very much I told my that's the only thing I want. So I mean, that's the only thing I asked for. So I hope I open that at Christmas. And she was like, what? God, what? And I'm like, yes. Because this is because yeah, like you said, we go Muslim, we go. Meanwhile, if you,
right?
yes. So meanwhile, if you read the actual
I mean,
Quran, which is why I want to read it, it's everything I know about it. Seems
To the thing like the more, right?
Sorry.
yeah, it's just like everything I hear about it. I'm like, this is actually super duper peaceful. It sounds like actually just someone who believes in, like I'm an atheist, so someone who like is very like science based. If there was a faith that I feel like makes the most scientifical sense, it is being Muslim and Islamic, because they actually acknowledge like all these people that existed as humans and just people. They're like, yes, they're good people who did these things and they taught us these things, but they're not spiritual beings. So it makes the most like geography and culture, like it makes the most
People here, let's go.
sense from like it just, you know, when you think about geography and everything, I'm just like, if one makes sense, this one makes sense.
People, I see you got 8
So like I
people.
want to learn more. Very anti-believing in God.
I was streaming
but
on my
I want to
Twitch.
read it so I can be like, yes. So then when people are like, oh, this is an animal, they're terrorists, they're animals. I can be like, and they're like, they're all about violence, just killing us. Like,
That's a,
really?
Well, from my perspective, as a religious,
yeah.
Islam and Christianity, as far as like, if you want to say one is hyper violent and dedicated to genocide,
What the hell?
you probably should say it's both of them.
Well, they are definitely both because like, so I read
Yeah, I mean,
Talmud.
it's not a physics contest.
No, yeah.
That.
Historically.
Like the thing is like so like Bin Laden's like Letter to America was released recently and then it was taken down from the internet and banned from being read. But I read it. But I read it before it was banned and screenshot.
I thought they was gonna pull
and
okey-doke.
it's
But
amazing.
no, they actually put out the
I agree
full
with almost
trailer.
everything you wrote. I was like, oh my god, like literally like what the fuck, holy shit. But then like I read a part of it and I'm like, oh that's where, because that's
What's up,
exactly where like.
Cheryl?
So this is where like
Oh,
everyone
Charlotte,
thinks
you trailer?
extremist
You
is
saw
where
that
he's
GTA?
like, one must be Islamic. You
saw
must
that
like
GTA trailer?
claim all as your God. That's the same thing with Christians though, is that they also do that as well.
But it's a will for thee, not for me sort of thing.
Yes. So like I see the extremist side in all of it, of course. But they're all religions are like that though, where they're like it's ours or nothing. So I'm just like, if that's what I'm saying, if one makes more sense
Now
to
I got
me,
what, 2
it
more
just
hours
is
in my birthday.
that
I would say
one.
it's not a physics contest because it's all fucking nonsense.
Exactly.
I'm also an atheist.
They're all bad. Yeah.
Oh well,
The only reason I was telling him I just want to read the Quran. The only reason I told him I wanted to
If you're a
read.
Christian, I respect you.
I am.
You're a Buddhist.
Yeah, I just told him the only reason I want to read the Quran is because I'll ever believe it because I just won't. It's just I just want to read it so then when people like say all the bullshit they say about it in the Western world, which is that it's like just all about violence and all about killing Christians, I want to be like, no, because the thing is, the year I left my church, because I grew up super Pentecostal, speaking in tongues, all that.
Yeah.
So when I left,
Why
it was
it makes you
because
mad?
we had someone
Really?
who was like someone from Middle East, and they were like
That makes
someone who was
me
not a
mad.
Muslim, but was surrounded by Muslims.
Really long
was the
story.
theme. And they
Well,
came and told all our church
to be
members,
fair, I
all
don't care about
Muslims,
I don't care about
destroy
GTA
us.
no more.
And I was like, this is
They can
literally
do
just
whatever.
like you're literally
I
just
stopped
terrifying
playing after
people.
GTA.
Yeah, that is not. This is
4.
just propaganda because you're
I
just trying to
don't
make me
care
believe
about
something.
GTA no
Like,
more.
so that's when I left because I'm
I
just
mean,
like,
Trey was
it's
cool,
not
I
that.
guess.
Like whether I believe in that or not, which I never will, because I'm just someone who will never believe in a God. I will never. But I still want to educate myself on it because I'm like, I know that we have all twisted it into being something it's not. So I feel like I should hear what it actually is for myself because I've only been ever told it's bad and wrong.
And of course,
So I'm like, let me read it myself.
I'm a student of anthropology, so of course I'm a big believer in when we look at a culture and they all believe a certain way, we probably can use research and investigation to understand a logical path to how that came about.
Yeah, I mean, even like whether, like obviously, like even like with the stand on October 7th, if you do research, whether you obviously it's horrible, but like you can research why it happened. Because there's a real logical reason, even though yes, people die. There's a logical reason why this happened, and it's like that's why like education is important because otherwise people are just like, oh, they're just horrible people who just want to kill them. No, that is not what they did. They didn't just go, oh, let's go kill the people. They have to. They did it because of
Oh, bet.
a long list of systematic reasons.
Yeah, that's true.
I like the romanticism of Christianity in a way.
But at the
Like,
same
I like
time,
biblical references in like films and stuff.
yeah.
Kind of like, I don't know. There's something romantic about it. I don't know how else to put it. But
I feel
Yeah.
that. Well, a few years ago, I started. Well, because I started getting interested in anthropology, one of the elements of that is the study of religion. And so it's like, okay, well, I only know about evangelical Christianity, so I guess I should learn about some other stuff for cross-reference, right? And so I started. So the easiest next step from where I was Catholicism.
How's everybody in the chat?
When you go back and you look at the history of, the martyr and what are I can't remember what it's called, but it's the people who were the founding martyrs, right? Of the sacrifice of passion type thing, and it's like these people who took this iconography and they carried it to their doom, right? And it's like
Hollywood star appreciate for the birthday.
that
I'm
is a little
out
bit
right now.
romantic. That's what I was like.
I'm out.
yeah.
I'm at a pizza place with a couple of
But
friends.
then a lot of the times, if I wish there
Other
could be
than that, I
the
think
divorce
plans
of the parts of
not
it
too
that are
much.
these beautiful like moments of humanity from
But I am
like
playing
the
something.
parts of it that are
'Cause I get
about
paid out this
othering
week.
people,
Right.
the
So,
idea
not a
of
lot.
the apostate, the infidel,
Like,
That's
the
everybody in the chat. How y'all doing?
like, okay. What's the word when you say something good?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I don't mean,
It's related to apostasy, but
yeah, I don't
it's a
care.
different word.
I don't care too much
You know
about
what it is?
Godzilla.
The-
I'm sorry, I'm just pointing at it.
It's when you say something bad about the Holy One, right? What is it? What's the word?
Okay, so it's not hypocrisy. Anyway.
It's called different things for different people. So like I keep getting like. I keep watching. I've been watching all the Mormon stuff lately, so my brain's going for the Mormon
I was
word.
saying, I don't think they use
Maybe you're just talking. No, it's not.
blasphemy.
No, it's
It's
not.
not blasphemy. No. Okay, well, I don't know.
Sorry,
I know there's a word for it, but I don't know.
but there's constant contradictions.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Oh, it's totally.
Like saying one thing or another. Like so, like okay, if God is all loving, then how can God be a jealous God? That makes zero sense. What is God
Yeah.
jealous of? God created everything, and He controls everything. what does he have to be jealous about? Like, yeah. Sorry, that took me a while to get.
Do you watch a lot of Ricky Gervais's takes on this stuff?
I've seen plenty of it.
Yeah, because that's very much like where my brain goes with it. I'm just like, this guy doesn't sound like a god I would even want to follow if there was a god. Like, because he very much is like,
I say, why you playing with
I
that?
don't believe God, but even if there was one, fuck, that's God. And like, agreed. Because like, why are all the things the way
Speak up.
they are? Like, why do I have to believe, like, if I don't believe this guy
Oh,
and
what?
everything that I've never been shown any goodness from,
Make
why,
fun of
like, then
face.
I'm damned to hell when everything I'm a
Yeah,
bad person,
like, oh,
all of a
that's
sudden,
good. Oh, that would
because I
teach me
didn't
a
wanna
lesson.
believe
That's
this
right, that's
narcissist
right.
is.
See, it goes from
I don't feel it that way as a narcissist. Like, this person I have to worship in order to have.
Too
Like,
bad
we
you don't
all
have your
must feel
spray
that
bottle
when he
no more.
knows that
Ha,
people
in your
already
face.
around the world will never even get to hear the word of him. Still damned to hell? What? Like, there's people around the world
Probably
will never get to hear
like,
about you. They'll still be.
Like this nigga here.
What? Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but something that Stephen Colbert
Who do you think is going to win Game of the Year?
said in defense
If you keeping up.
being a Christian. Like, how can
Don't
you
make
be
me
a
kick
Christian
your
and
ass.
God when,
Do not
you
make
know,
me
God
kick
allows
your
all this kind of
ass.
suffering?
You know damn well Son did not
I'm
get
paraphrasing,
nominated
but
for the
He
nomination for
basically
Game of
said
the
something
Year.
like, because
Especially
it exists,
Sonic
like,
Superstars?
It gets
No.
like,
No.
I don't know, like everything is a
Sonic
blessing because
Superstars
it
was
exists.
born.
But at the same time, I think like, why would you want suffering too?
I'm surprised
Yeah,
Mario got
especially
nominated.
when, because the thing is, I get the whole like, yes, suffering and having faith through it all. Like, yes, no. But when everything is so bad everywhere all the time versus the good, like honestly,
I
like
might
even though I
go.
am someone who looks for the good and I want
I'm
to
about
create the
to
good,
go.
I very much believe there's so much more bad in this world than good,
Yeah.
and that's why the good is so important and so special because
don't
it
know.
is so
I got 50
bad.
just 50
so
bucks.
God is going to create a world that is predominantly
I was-
horrible for the vast majority of everyone in
what I-
it.
Either
Why would I
save
want
it
to
or see
worship
what I-
him? Like, what? Like, all the people, not even just me, like, all the things before me and before all of us and everything, like,
Do I have to scratch you?
and then all the things now, like, everything.
I see it.
For
No.
me, just even going to like a major city like New York, like
No, no.
just seeing humanity just
Maybe on the
walking
inside
by
when
each
you
other
open
like
it, there might be a
ants, and
scratch,
like
but
there's
not-
just
I'll see.
zero humanity,
Yeah.
and like
This is spoiled, bro.
it's so much.
Yeah, like it's so, yeah, literally, like I
I'm live,
like
so I
LA
can't-
for like a
I
trip, but I
obviously
never
can't
lived there
show it
because that's
on
how
live.
it is. Like I'm like, I even say, I'm like, I like LA for traveling because I like that no one
got,
talks to
ooh,
me and
credit
I'm not
card.
bothered and all that. But I would never want to live like
Oh,
that
they
because
put
literally
Peter
live
Griffin
like
in
you would,
Fortnite.
that's how it is in so many
They put Peter
places.
Griffin in
Not
Fortnite.
saying that we're better.
Peter Griffin.
Peter Griffin.
To live in a world where like nothing is of
They
importance,
put Brian.
nothing
They
really
put
matters.
Brian in
Yourself.
Backbling too.
What is the point?
You know that
And
TV?
it, I mean, that's a
Yeah,
diet
that's
version
it
of
there
what some
too.
people deal with.
They
Like, you have
put
to
the
worry
bird-
about
bird is the
staying
word.
alive some places.
Literally.
But when you kill him, he goes,
That's why, yeah,
ah,
like, that's
by
why
holding
I'm
his
very
knee.
much of, like the things that happen, all these things. Yes, of course I'm mad because I'm realizing things come from unethical
Wait, who
resources,
created
but also I'm
Family
just like, I really don't need those many things. People are literally just trying to survive every day. Like,
Jeffrey
the
Bezos.
risk of death is so close to death.
Jeffrey
like,
Bezos?
I'm fine.
No. I mean, I did say that.
I'm about to
It
say,
doesn't feel like
imagine
that.
that.
Because Western world makes me think that I
Imagine
have
Jeff
to have this
Bezos
and this
playing
and that. All these
who
things. Like, I'm
created
okay.
Family
Maybe
Guy.
that's like why we're
Jeff
attracted to
Bezos
like
isn't
dark
even
humor
creative
or,
enough
like,
to
dark
make Family
content
Guy,
because
and Family Guy's
it reminds
not
us
that
like
creative.
we're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's gonna
like
be
bad
alright.
things are happening, but also,
Right.
because it is all bad all around us, so might as well just laugh. Yeah, might as well laugh about it.
Talking about nihilism or something?
No. Oh, God.
It's like dark comedy.
I'm not a
Being attracted to,
nihilist.
because it reminds you, like, you know what? Yes, things are fucking bad, but we're okay.
Yeah.
Like,
So saying how I believe like most things are like even though I am someone that's positive and blah blah blah, like I definitely am I believe that the world is predominantly bad and people are predominantly bad. Like I'm not in a resistance to people are predominantly good. I don't. I think there's a few people out there are good. That's why they are so special, and that's why I want to be around because there's not a lot of good.
That makes
But that's
sense.
also why like the way like I talk and stuff is also the way I talk. Like I'm gonna say like off-color jokes and stuff because I'm just like because I'm dealing with all because my brain is constantly thinking of all this stuff.
Yeah.
But I also want to take light to it because it is happening. It's existing.
You can't just be soul crushed all the time.
so
Yeah. But I also can't be someone who doesn't accept reality also. So I accept it what it is and let's like joke about it because I'm not someone who can like still these bad things and be like, oh that's not real either. Like I can't put blinders on. I wish I would love to, but I can't.
my defense of like dark comedy is like you have to plow through the gritty awful stuff to find like the real fun in it. Like for me personally, like to find the like.
Oh, let me show you what I got you for your birthday, even though you can't get it yet.
I'm gonna say, I'll be surprised.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that. Let's say.
About time. I think it was about time for me to dip
I
out.
can't say anything.
Yeah, I feel you.
So I can't say
It's
anything.
an stream right here.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's why I feel like.
Any last words for the stream?
Life is too much for me. Too much pandering. Everything.
2014 was
Oh, it's running late now too. It's supposed to be here at 9 and now it's running late. Won't even be here today. Nice guy.
I'm pretty sure they did not hear you.
That's sad.
So how about you say it again out loud?
Oh,
Oh, nice. What's that? Oh,
I
keep
got
saying.
you.
Oh,
anime made after 2014 is bad.
what the hell?
It's garbage.
What the hell?
Yeah.
What the
Don't
hell?
Watch it. An anime made before 2014,
How about just end stream?
also terrible.
I'm about to beat your ass now.
Don't do it. And see, I will be a martyr for the truth about anime. But the only good anime came out in 2014. Everything else, garbage. Don't watch it. Don't bother. Watch all the anime that came out in 2014 and retire from anime. Ain't
That's
that
what-
right?
What about ping pong? Came out in 2002.
Ping Pong? Ping Pong the animation did not come out until
When did it
2002.
come out?
We out. Oh,
Oh.
we out.